la vuelta y vive. Da la vuelta y vive. Ey, 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 da la vuelta y vive.
All right, pues estamos en otro programa. Este es el programa número 2. I can start saying that? Yeah. Al cabo, we have the magic of edit. Podemos editar y hacer todo esto. ¿Por qué? Porque tenemos la oportunidad de hacer y grabar esto y luego pues Víctor se lo lleva, lo arregla y todo. Y qué padre fuera si la vida fuera así. It'd be awesome if we could take our life and record it, then take it back and edit it and make some changes. And what makes us think that it's not? ¿Qué te hace pensar que tu vida no está siendo grabada y que de las cosas que tú has pasado, the things that you've passed in your life, have brought you to who you are today? Okay, and that's something that we always talk about, and this is where and you know you're going to be hearing this because at the end of the day, this is the message that we want to give you. Este es el mensaje que te queremos de dar, es que seas una leyenda todos los días. Be a legend every day. Why? Because, yes, your life is being recorded. You're going to go back, and I'm going to tell you how your life is being recorded. Say, chinga, what are you talking about? How is your life being recorded? ¿Cómo se está grabando tu vida? ¿De qué estás hablando? ¿Cómo se está grabando tu vida? Memories. I mean, how else? You know, we go back and we think about memories, and we can always say, mira, and this is very, very common. This is very common in grown-ups, or what we call grown-ups. Llegas a un punto en tu vida, es muy común esto, cuando ya crece uno, llegas a un punto en tu vida que empiezas a recordar tantas cosas. We start remembering a lot of things. And when you start remembering a lot of things, those are what we call the memories, our memories. I hear it all the time. Yo también. I'll do it the same. I'll do the same también. Man, when I was young, I remember I used to do this, and life was simple. And you hear that time and time again, okay? Yo crecí en un tiempo, en una época. I grew up in a time in life which we call, you know, for us, is probably the best time. Yo digo, those were the best times ever, which was in the late 70s, 80s, going all the way up to about the 90s, right? And a lot of people will agree with me and say, man, you know, we lived a time in our life cuando podíamos ir a la tienda, we could go to the store, and we knew, vivíamos una vida. ¿Se oyen los perros? Está bien que se oigan los perros. Estamos grabando. Vivíamos un tiempo en nuestras vidas. We lived in a time in our lives that freaking dogs are freaking me out, dude. Nunca se cayó el hocico. All right. So we lived in a time in our lives that we always go back to that. We always say that those times were the best. If I ask my son, Victor's with me here. If I ask him right now, you remember back then when you were growing up, compare that to now, and say, no, man, things back then were so awesome. These kids, they don't understand. I mean, what we had to do this, we had to do that. But yet again, what Victor doesn't remember, and I do remember, and lo que no se acuerda Victor, is that my son Victor, is that I remember clearly, he freaking lived on the Nintendo. Y yo decía, no Nintendo, no te entiendo. And man, I could not get him away from that freaking game. No lo podía quitar de ese juego, right? But that, he turns back and he thinks to himself, man, when I was growing up, no, hombre, things were simple and this and that. And now we see our kids, he has kids now, and he says, damn, kids are always on the freaking phone, nunca me hacen caso. I'm like, hey, espérate, carnal. Espérate, le digo. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself down. Why? Because you used to do the same thing. So this is the thing. So our life is being recorded. Our life is being recorded and is saved in our minds. Nuestras vidas se están grabando y se están metiendo en nuestra mente. Son memorias. They're memories. There are memories in our brain, and we think about them. We think about them when we need to. Okay, and those things bring us to who we are today. Okay, muchas veces no queremos acordarnos. We don't want to remember the bad things. Okay. But it is the bad things that really test you, that really strengthen you, that really give you that strength that you need to keep on in life. Dice, no, hombre, yo no quiero pasar, okay? I went through a separation, a divorce, very young. I got young at a very, very young age, and I ended up getting divorced. I failed. I failed in my divorce. I failed my kids. I wasn't there for my kids when they were growing up. But you know, and I have to remember that. Yo me tengo que acordar de esas cosas because esas cosas pasaron. They're a part of my memory and they're a part of who I am. Es parte, todo lo negativo y todo lo que te pasa es parte de tu vida. Everything that happens to you is part of you. Now, what you choose to do with that, ¿qué es lo que vas a hacer con esa memoria? What are you going to do with that memory? Are you going to bring it in and you're going to tear yourself down? Are you going to put yourself down? Or are you going to take that memory and you're going to say, okay, I'm going to be better? A lot of us talk about a cycle. A lot of us talk about cycles and say, you know what? My dad used to whoop my ass. Okay? My dad used to whoop my ass. I used to whoop Victor's ass. Okay? Does that mean that Victor has to turn around and whoop his kid's ass? Okay. My dad used to whoop my ass. Mi papá me chingoteaba a mí. Y yo puedo decir, I can sit here in front of you and lie to you and tell you, you know what? Because my dad whooped my ass, porque mi dad me dio en toda la madre a mí, me pegaba cuando cometía errores. Por eso soy la persona que soy hoy. Because I whooped Victor's ass when he was growing up, that's the man he is today. But at the end of the day, it's not the whooping. No son los chingazos. No son los golpes. Es aprender por qué. Okay, so now I got to go back and I got to think to myself, okay, yeah, he used to beat my ass. But why did he beat my ass? So I'm going to look at why he beat my ass. And then I'm going to say, oh, shit. Hombre, era bien malo. Entonces, dices tú, okay, so now, what do I do different? What do I do different? He whooped me because I stole. So what are you going to do different? You're going to stop stealing? He whooped you, or I got whooped, porque le falté el respeto. I didn't respect. Okay, well, start being respectful. So all the things that upset people, you know, and I'm not saying in every situation because, you know, there's extreme situations, but mostly if we really look at it. And even in an extreme situation, where you have a father that said, no, well, you know what, you can say all you want, but you know what my dad did to me, what my mom did to me is not justified. Lo que me hizo mi papá a mí, mi mamá, eso no justifica lo que ellos me hicieron. Me golpeaban todo el tiempo, se emborrachaban, tomaban, hacían esto, hacían lo otro. But even then, you might say, no, there's no justification. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Because that right there, that memory, esa memoria, aunque sea negativa, tú la puedes tomar y tú puedes decir, you know what? Ellos tomaban, they drank, they got stupid, they beat my ass. Tomaban, se empedaban y luego me golpeaban. So then what are you going to do now? Just because you can't justify that, porque no puedes justificar esa acción de esa persona, does that mean you have the right to do it también? No, you learn from that and you say to yourself, no, I'm not going to do that. So, regardless of how we look at it, como veamos las cosas, una memoria es una memoria. Y lo que nosotros queramos hacer con esa memoria, eso nos lleva a nosotros a ser las personas que somos hoy. Okay? So, if I think to myself, okay, I'm going to look at a memory. I'm going to look at a memory and I'm going to tell myself, okay, so this memory that I have when my heart was broken, okay? And man, it hurt. It hurt because I really loved that woman. La quería mucho, la quería con todo mi corazón y me quebró el corazón. She broke my heart. Say, ¿de qué me sirve eso? What are those little stupid little memories that I got? Say, man, I found love, man. I just, and because of that, I don't know how to love anymore. Okay. You know, when we really think about it, and every time that we either go through a relationship, pasamos por una relación, nos lleva a un dolor, algo que entra en nuestro corazón, nos preguntamos, we ask ourselves, okay, how am I going to turn this around? How am I going to turn this feeling that I have? How am I going to turn around? And this is where it automáticamente, cuando tú empiezas a cuestionar esa memoria, when you start questioning that memory, automatically, you're already being positive. You're already thinking of how you're going to turn that memory, cómo vas a cambiar esa memoria para que te beneficie a ti y te lleve adelante y te siga adelante y para que sigas adelante y seas fuerte. I mean, that is when we look at it, when you really, really look at it, everything, ¿cómo dicen? ¿Cómo es el dicho ese, Victor, que dice, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, right? Lo que no nos mata nos hace más fuerte. You know, I sit here in front of this camera. Yo me siento aquí enfrente de esta cámara, and I talk the way I talk, and I'm telling you the things that I'm telling you. Yet, in my memories, in my heart, in what I've lived, en las cosas que he pasado, I'm diagnosed with PTSD. I'm diagnosed with anxiety. I'm diagnosed with depression. Okay, even with all those diagnoses that I have, todavía venir aquí y hablar enfrente de un micrófono. I'll tell you, and this is where, how can I say this, man? So who am I? Who am I to sit in front of a microphone and talk to you about memories and talk to you about how to get motivated in life and talk to you about success and talk to you about all these things? ¿Quién soy yo para entrar y venir y hablarte de todo esto? Si te acabo de decir ahorita que yo tengo la diagnosis de PTSD, de ansiedad, de depresión. Those things are alive. They're inside of me. And there's nothing I can do to control that other than medication, therapy, or whatever it is, right? But am I going to drop myself from doing what I love to do, being behind a microphone and being able to talk to you and bring you and tell you this? Am I being a hypocrite by coming out here and saying the memories that you have make you who you are today? Because I tell you what, this is the way that I've found. Esta es la manera que yo he encontrado de cómo trabajar con estos problemas que yo tengo. This is the method, this is the way that I have found to be able to deal with the issues that I just mentioned to you. Can I talk about my depression? Yes. Can I talk about my anxiety? Yes. Can I talk about my PTSD? Yes. But I can tell you right now that 3 times you heard me saying my. 3 veces me escuchaste decir es mío. Mi diabetes, mi depresión, mi ansiedad, mi PTSD. My. And right off the bat, I can tell you, no. It's not my depression. It's not my PTSD. It's not my anxiety. It's not my anger. It's not whatever it is that's going to take you down, that's going to make you worse, that's going to make you one day want to take your life, that's going to make you do stupid things. No, it's not yours. It doesn't belong to you. Quítatelo. It's not yours. That's a part of life. If we can take our memories and we can control those memories to be who we are today, then yes, the depression exists. Yes, the anxiety exists. Yes, all those things exist. The PT exists. But I control it. Yo lo controlo. Just like the bills, the problems with the wife, the problems with the kids, the problems with whatever. You control them. You. Use a memory. Whatever it is that you're going to do, you're in control. Understand, you're in control and you can do it. You can do it because we're made like that. We're made like that. Llegamos a un punto en nuestras vidas que eso ya nos hace quien somos hoy. Quítate y ya, quítate de decir mi diabetes, my high blood pressure, mi ansiedad, my diabetes. Take that out. Take that my away. Take that me. Take it out. Vámonos, quítatelo. Mi diabetes. No. Diabetes. No es tuya. No te pertenece. No es parte de quien eres. We were not built like that. We were built with perfection. We were built to be perfect. And we deserve to be perfect. We deserve to be a legend every single day. Da la vuelta y vive.
Da la vuelta y vive. Da la vuelta y vive. Gotta live, gotta breathe, gotta eat, gotta dar la vuelta y vive. Take it to the top, never gonna stop, gotta darle vuelta y vive. I'ma make it last, listen for the facts, gotta darle vuelta y vive. Tengo que decir, tengo que vivir, dar la vuelta y vive. Gotta live, gotta breathe, gotta eat, gotta darle vuelta y vive. Take it to the top, never gonna stop, gotta darle vuelta y vive. I'ma make it last, listen for the facts, gotta darle vuelta y vive. Tengo que decir, tengo que vivir. Turn around and live nothing free in life. Take advantage of everything around. I was given breath, I was given sight, very proudly, so I take what's mine. I am the conqueror, conquer defeat. Purpose in life, yo quiero vivir. I am the lifeline of my success. Living for purpose is living the dress. Da la vuelta y vive. Gotta live, gotta breathe, gotta eat, gotta dar la vuelta y vive. Take it to the top, never gonna stop, gotta darle vuelta y vive. I'ma make it last, listen for the facts, gotta darle vuelta y vive. Tengo que decir, tengo que vivir, dar la vuelta y vive. Gotta live, gotta breathe, gotta eat, gotta dar la vuelta y vive. Take it to the top, never gonna stop, gotta darle vuelta y vive. I'ma make it last, listen for the facts, gotta darle vuelta y vive. Tengo que decir, tengo que vivir.